Gasp! Who are you supposed to be?
Kick a carrot cake! I am real Super Saiyan!
Ah, super pooper scoopers are just legendary!
Welcome to the final part of Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Elixir Goku. Last time managed to beat the shit out of a giant gauntlet of enemies. Now this time it's time to go beat the fuck out of Frieza Pop. And yes, I think that joke at this game kind of wrote itself in. Okay. So before I do that, like I said earlier, there's a fuckload of items lying around here that you can use to heal yourself. Honestly, it's a little much if you use the strategies I've been telling you about earlier. Just abuse the Kamehameha Wave, abuse Solar Flare to maintain any sort of offense. Do that and you're pretty much good. So, like you'd expect, it's the usual run of Frieza rounds. Although this time he starts in base form. He's not even, Vegeta's not even dying. He's not even in his final form. It's all base form and then moves upwards. But again, no new moves. He walks, he punches, and he shoots energy like small little energy balls, and that's it. But again, just scout the area for any items you can at first, because there's actually quite a few herbs lying around. That'll make this fight pathetically easy. You'll not have to worry about dying at this point. And yes, even once Namek gets blown the hell up, the items respawn too. It's insane how much they took the odds in your favor in this fight. And that's not even counting how fucking dumb the AI is. So with that being said, I'm done walking around Frieza. He's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I'm just gonna walk around. He was like, you fuckers have ruined my plans. I'm like, nope, I'm not getting the fuck out of here. Eat solar flares, your eyes are dead. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said earlier, actually his walking speed is pretty impressive for right now, although the boss fights usually do always entail that. By the way, those giant random lumps of dirt that are sticking out of the ground, those are mountains. You can actually walk behind them. I'm not sure how far, but the depth perception in this game is something truly amazing, especially after you've seen this. But yeah, I don't really like the music that plays here. It's very downplayed, sort of a bummer type of song, and it honestly doesn't seem like it fits for this. I don't really comment on the score of this game much, mostly because it's pretty lackluster, but I think the song that comes up when you go Super Saiyan is pretty impressive. Yeah. Yes, you're basically fighting through all of Frieza's forms, none of them really differing from each other, and all the sprites look pretty lame. So the majority of the first part of this fight is going to be just cutting through all of his forms, and you know, maybe in hindsight I should have probably sped this up, because really this is all that there's going on, but whatever. Yeah, very underwhelming transformation. I can't believe this is why I missed out on it as a kid. Just, I thought it was gonna be something pretty cool, but that's what happens when you have high standards for this kind of game. This is so weird. Like, I look back on this, how Webfoot made this game, and they started off with this terrible, horrible piece of shit. Well, that tie-in with Taiketsu. You know, it's amazing how Webfoot managed to not only put out the worst Dragon Ball Z RPG, but also the worst Dragon Ball Z fighting game. They have talent. They certainly have talent when it comes to that department. Although after this, to get all their shit together and make two really good games in the Dragon Ball Z line. I don't know if they did any other games. Like, off the top of my head, I think they're just contracted to do these, and that's pretty much it. Although it's strange, because I looked this up. I remember, like, many years ago, back when I was still a kid, every time I'd like go over to my uncle's house, he'd have like this really weird 3D Frogger game that's like a knockoff of it, but it was passable as a game, I suppose. I was hunting that game down for like the past 2 years. I had no idea what the hell it was, but I always wanted to find out what it is. The son of a bitch, the damn thing was made by Webfoot. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! The fuckers who made this also made that. They had more of a hand in my childhood than I thought they did. That sounded weird. Anyway. So yeah, again, just keep your distance, just chip away at his health. This is literally all he is. Just chip away at him. And as always, he has a mega trained fuckload of health. think it's, I don't know if he has like 4 individual invisible life bars, or it's all like one giant one that changes every time. I think that make it the same thing more or less. Now going Xenomorph form, and every time he transforms, he's bragging about how powerful it is. I'm just like, if you want to brag about that, you should do something different. Yeah. And after this version, it randomly just cuts to Namek getting blown to hell up, and then Krillin getting shot again. Who knew that happened? No. I think it'd at least be cool if he could like do something else, because he's the last fucking boss. He's Frieza. He's got death beams. He's got energy balls that can blow up planets. He's got a whole bunch of other cool things. Eye beams, telekinetic powers. Nope, you can only throw energy balls here. Oh man, this game is so climactic. I'm gonna get you. Nope. He actually doesn't put up too much of a challenge in his first form. Well, it doesn't really change. His punching power in this form isn't really that substantial, as denoted by how I'm only missing that much health from one hit. But it's gonna pick up a little bit once the Super Saiyan thing happens and yada 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 stuff and things. I'm sorry if I really have nothing of substance to add to the commentary at this point. It's really as you see it. With it walking around baiting Frieza to do shit and walk away and done. Although I really should be using the Kamehameha wave a little bit more in this fight. I like how it's actually piqued my curiosity when I actually get hit. I'm like, oh shit, I actually gotta do stuff. Although I did make the mistake during recording at this point to save over my practice files, and before that I saved over it, so now I have 2 save files at the final fight against Frieza, so can't do anything else unless I start a new game, and yeah, unless I'm feeling particularly masochistic, I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. Man, he ate a full power Kamehameha wave, and this thing's still going on. I give him one thing, he can take a punch well, but other than that, I'm really not too impressed. Quoting Vegeta lines, always fun. This fucker's still standing. Alright, I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit and see what I can do. I'm just like, do nothing. Hey, Gohan. How are you enjoying yourself? Oh, doing good? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of this alien. And he's dead. Unfortunately, I was kind of over him when he transformed, but well, whatever. And now this shit randomly happens. Krillin just walks out to get fucking executed. The screen flashes once. Namek's dying. Those fucking mountains are like spewing out lava like no one's business. Oh man, just a giant clusterfuck of things all at once. I can assure you, Legacy of Goku 2 is far better with telling a story. Angry! Oh, okay. He's so self-aware of this. You pushed me too far. Now I'm a Super Saiyan. What? Okay, you just randomly know that. And speed upgrade. And my god, Goku's Super Saiyan form walks so damn fast. He should just... I wish there was a mod so you can just maintain the Super Saiyan form for the entire game. Although if I find a way... Okay, but I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Webfoot randomly put some software protection on this game, so you can't really emulate it. Unless it's like some patch someone released to do that. I don't know. They put blocks on that, anti-Ketsu, but they did on Legacy of Goku 2. I'm like, you didn't put software blocks to emulate them on your bad games, but not on the good ones? Okay, sure. I like that kind of decision making. Yeah. However, the music is playing right now is pretty good. It's not great, well, in comparison to the rest of this game. The music's okay. It's not memorable, but it gets the job done. I'll probably go down a little later. You gotta admire the kind of qualities going into illustrating how Namek's dying right now. You got that rectangle of rocks flying up right there. You got giant blue fucking lasers flying down from the sky like it's a giant rave going on. Oh man. Top notch quality, guys. Top notch. Although at least it's something marginally different considering there's only 3 main areas of the game. Otherworld, Earth, and then Namek. Then we have this. Which is okay. By the way, in a minute I'm gonna go around and start exploring shit to see if there's any items to pick up. Which of course there is. Naturally, because this game's too forgiving for its own good, if you know what you're doing. Oh my god, Frieza takes so much punishment. I don't know if Goku's attack power actually goes up in this form. Well, I did level up, so naturally I'm going to do a little more damage, but even then, it's not really that much. It's so weird looking at this now and thinking, this is the thing I missed out on when I was a kid. This gloriousness. Jesus Christ. Nope. Let's see what we got going on over here. Yep, more poor textures. Although I do admire how the mountains are sort of erupting. And oh my god, look at that. It's a straight line of lava just shooting off infinitely into the sky in a straight line. Pretty impressive, I have to say. And yeah, I love. This really doesn't do the game, this fight justice, but at least it's a little more interesting compared to what the rest of the game is offered. Which I guess, when you compare it to, it is sort of representing it because it's a little more interesting than the rest of the game. Oh no, by the way, you can't fly up to those cliff sides. I tried that. This is not an issue. Just walking behind that giant pillar of lava. Oh boy. At least the music's good. Oh my god, he's dead. Well, I couldn't show my new pose. Goku, that's not a very good way to look at it. The planet's about to go up in fucking smoke, and oh my god, it's the most interesting thing I've seen in a game so far. I like how it's actually matching with my background on the Game Boy player. Although when I play Legacy of Goku 2, I'm definitely going to keep it full screen because I don't like how compressed it is right now with the normal view. And notice this doesn't happen. Goku escapes, and it doesn't. This is weird. It doesn't. It does this in the show as well, where it shows him dying, going out with a planet, but that didn't happen whatsoever. He actually managed to get into a Ginyu escape pod and leave. So, I don't fucking know. Yeah. Now, unlike the pretty cool music that was just happening, the credits music is pretty fucking lame. Yeah, I'm gonna play the next game like that. Just wanted to try that and see what it's like. And that's the end of Legacy of Goku, although this shit's weird. I don't like the font they use, it's really, really lame. I don't know why I'm still complaining about this game, considering all the shit that's in this. Ugh. I think it's safe to say this is gonna be the worst game I let's play in a long time. And even then, I use the term let's play loosely. Ariel gross. She sounds. Your music's gross. It's wonderful to believe that this much talent actually went to make this kind of game, but I don't know. I think you could skip the credits if you want to, but I don't know. So, I guess I should give my final thoughts on the game. It sucks. You should never play it. Even if you see this game on sale for like $2, alright, maybe for $2 if you're feeling particularly masochistic. I don't know. Assuming anyone actually has a Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy player to play this game, or an old school DS. Seriously, why did I take the ability to play Game Boy Advance games out of a DS? That was great. I don't know. Warren, this computer program is protected by copyright law and international treaties. That is no bluff. You cannot emulate this game. As weird as that is. I do like how, look at this. The fucking credits loop. Oh my god, that's wonderful. You have to press start in order to leave. And with no sense of finality whatsoever, just boot you back to the startup menu and you're done. Man. At least the ending FMV was sort of good. So yeah, that is the end of Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku. Yeah, this game is an atrocity. Don't ever play this. I'm only showing this to you guys so you don't have to play it and you can see what it's like. This is free. That game's not. Although, there's this thing, how do I word this without sounding weird? This game is terrible in every aspect you can possibly look at it, but it's weird. The nostalgic value of it takes me back to a time and place where I was still 8 years old, and every Saturday I would stay up late on Saturday nights in order to watch Dragon Ball Z on Tsunami. It's only good for just reliving some childhood memories for me. There's really no value for it to me outside of that, but I don't know. So, coming up next is going to be Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku, whenever the hell I get to that, and some other various anime games. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, give it a look if you're looking for a channel that's dedicated to Let's Playing anime video games. So with that, I am Bob, and I will see you guys in the next playthrough. Later!